Hey everyone, welcome back to Little Nightmares Chapter 4, I believe. Now you have to bear with me, I am a little bit crook, so my editing is going to be shocking. Anyways, pretty straightforward chapter. A lot of puzzling, but not really too many enemies, which is great. First off, we can just carry on running to the right here. We need to open up this little window. Alright, once you get outside, we're going to run into the background here. There's actually going to be a little sewer, sort of, what do you call it, manhole. Make sure you grab that ladder. And we have our first of 4 glitching remains. So we actually get the trophy for getting all of the glitching remains in this chapter. There are none in the next chapter, apparently. I haven't actually done walkthrough prep for that, so I don't really know. But anyways, once you've got that up, climb up the ladder. And we're just going to carry on toward the screen. And carry on towards our next puzzle. There's a lot of running in this chapter. Now, if you do hear snoring in the background, I'm sorry, it's my little dogs. They love to chill with me while I'm recording this and just fall asleep. They're pugs, so they mostly sleep. Alright, got people falling from the sky, that is fine. I really enjoy this chapter. It's a lot less bullcrap. I think chapter 3 was the all the bullcrap out of the way, which is great. Anyways, we're gonna come over this way. Alright, this guy can't actually get us, so if you do want to run forward, that's fine. Alright, he's just gonna slam his face into a TV. We're gonna jump up here, jump over to the window. Climb up the ladder here. 6 is taking your time. Gonna jump through the window here. You can turn on your flashlight if you want, doesn't really matter. So again, these guys are too zoned in the TV, they're not gonna worry about us too much. Come over here, we need to wait for 6 to catch up so we can get a boost. Alright, we're going to come through here to this little vent. Alright, jump onto the elevator. We're going to jump to the right. We're going to jump back through toward the elevator. We're going to hit the switch and then we're going to jump off to the right hand side just as it's going up. It'll give us a bit of air, so you do want to sprint about here. Alright, this is where we're going. Climb up, jump. I love the puzzles in this chapter. Like, going through this not knowing what the hell I was up to, I was like, what am I doing? It took me so long to figure it out, but I do love it. Anywho, we can just carry over to the left here. Pull out this drawer on the desk. Gonna find a key. We're going to unlock this here. Alright, and from memory, want to pull this and then jump out of the elevator as quick as possible. Once it's done going down, you want to grab your boost. Alright, so it's stopped now. So we're going to get a boost, bring it back up, and then once you see it coming up, you just want to drop onto it. And come all the way up top. Now, our second glitching remains is right over here, very well hidden, this one. We're going to come to the left through the vent. And we have a glitching remains here. So that's second out of 4. We're going to come across our third out of 4th. Just up ahead here. So you want to come up here. Alright, we're going to jump this gap. And progression is going up this little structure here. Instead, what we want to do is come into sort of like the center part of it. Climb up these boxes. Or this box. Climb into the windowsill. And we'll grab our third glitching remains out of 4. From here, we just go back the way we came. We're going to climb up the structure. Next up we have a hat, but that is a little while away. So, from here, just got to wait for 6 to catch up. Alright, she's going to give us a boost up here. I want to pull the coat hanger over towards us. Oop, wrong way. Alright, she'll grab hold of that. We want to make sure she goes to the other side. Alright, now she's going to drop down, hold her hand out so we can jump over to her. Carry on up the ladder. Need to wait again for a boost. So pull the ladder down, which we want to again take up. And we're going to climb all the way over here to a drain pipe. Climb through the window. Alright, we're going to run through this section here. Climb up through here. And you're going to notice the whole place is going to start like falling apart. So we need 6 to catch up here so we can push this door down. And then we're just going to make a run for it. Now we're going to eventually fall down a hole. This is mandatory, you can't help it. Alright, get your sprint on. Alright, and you'll see over here our flashlight has just taken some heavy damage. It's no longer usable. That is okay. Alright, come over to the left here, pull 6 out of this little gap. She's all like, thank you for saving me. Why have I not been your friend? That is fine. Carry on. Right. Need her to hurry up and get over here so I can get a boost. Now, this is a bit more of a sort of cutscene area, I guess. Alright, we've got a TV over here. We want to tune this. So, where are we going? I want to go left. I mean, it's different on every game, so tune it 3 times. Alright, we'll wake up in here again. And from here, what you want to do is just run towards the end, jump on the door handle, and open up the door handle. Now this starts to slowly make sense of why we are trapped in slow-mo here. Alright, open up the door handle. We have this guy. Kind of like a Slender Man boss sort of thing. He pretty much slows down time around him. So from here, going to notice him walking towards the screen. He's going to put his little hands on the screen and start climbing out. We want to pretty much just follow 6 into the next room. She's like, yeah, I'm getting out of here. Alright, so as soon as you can start running, run to the side here. We're going to go toward the screen, into this room over here in the back. And instead of following 6 here, we're going to slide under the bed. Now he's taken her away and left a glitching remain. So we don't collect this glitching remain. It's not even a part of the collectibles or anything like that. Instead, what we're going to do is come through back here to this room. And what we're going to do is put our hands on the TV and actually go through it. Now, really cool cutscene. And that sort of shows you exactly like what the puzzle sequence is going to be from here on out. Alright, it'll be going through different TVs to teleport. So certain TVs are connected. Relatively simple. So a basic tutorial on TVs. Alright, come over here, press yourself against it. You'll end up popping out of them. What we can do with this one to solve the puzzle is bring it, nope, wrong way, all the way back over here. Alright, I'm going to leave that TV here and you can kind of guess how the puzzle's going from here on out. We go through the TV again. And we magically end up on the other side. From here, we're just going to climb up the ladder and into this next room. I'm going to drop onto this little, I guess it's a rooftop. The amount of times I've run off this edge because I'm not placing myself correctly is incredible. Jump over onto the vent, or aircon unit, or whatever it is. I'm going to jump to this hook. And onto the beam. Alright, you can see the TV that we need to reach right here. Didn't mean to do that, but that's cool. Alright, we now have a remote right here. So this will turn on a TV for us. So, treat it like the torch. Press circle to activate. And then go through. Right, coming into this area here, one thing I will note, don't turn this TV off. Alright, you can sort of lock yourself out of completing the chapter. Kind of a pain in the butt, but just don't do it. Simple as that. Drop down into this hole here. We actually have a hat through this vent. It's our first hat. It is the postman's hat. Now, before moving forward, I'm going to put that hat on because this is a trophy related hat. Alright, now we're going to get one more hat, which is technically the last hat that we pick up. That is this one here. This one to the middle left of the screen, I guess, is a pre-order bonus, which I obviously didn't get. Also, this hat over here, the gnome hat, that's part of DLC content. So these two aren't counted as trophies. However, this hat is, we picked that up. This hat is, I think we get that for beating the game. I know we don't pick it up, that's for sure. So don't worry about that too much. Anyways, put on your postman hat. Save us doing it later. I will remind you of the time when we need to put it on anyways, but for now, better safe than sorry. Anywho, come through the vent. It's a quick little puzzle section. So what we're going to do is pull this sort of to the center here so we can jump on top of it and make the gap. Alright, about here should do it. We're going to turn on this TV. And come out there. Alright, now what we're going to do is jump across the gap, grab the light switch, jump onto the chair. Alright, now we're just going to come over here, jump onto the little rack thing we moved. I don't know what it's called. Alright, and from here we're going to take the coat hanger down. Alright, now before we go any further, you want to come over here. We're going to grab a couple of trophies here. There's only one that I'll display, but I think there's like 3 trophies in this area that we can get. So we have our 4th out of 4 glitching remains. Alright, the first trophy that should pop is your trophy for getting all of the glitching remains in the game. The second should be Pay All Kids, I think it is. So grab that. I got no more remains. As well as Pay All Kids. Nice. Alright. Grab this little statue. This is like a geisha from the first Little Nightmares, I believe. Just break it and you'll get the trophy Unladylike. From here, we're just going to carry on forward. Let me in. This window gets me every time. Alright, we're going to push the door open. Couple of puzzling little sections here. This lady's not going to worry us too much. Alright, what we want to do is come over to the right. There's a TV outside we need to turn on. And now we're going to run back to the left hand side. We're going to come just behind this couch here. Turn the TV off. We're going to crouch down just in case she does hear us for some strange reason. She's going to walk over and watch the TV from her kitchen window. We can now turn this on again. Come through, and that's going to allow us to come outside here. Going to cross the beam, go up the ladder. Again, cross the beam. So you want to look to your right over here, turn this TV on. We're going to look to the left, turn that TV off. This guy's going to be like, hey, there's a TV over there. And that's what happens. Turn this one back on. We're going to go through it. Alright, pull yourself back up. Alright, we'll jump across, grab the coat hanger, and keep running to the right. Alright, from here what you want to do is just drop down into the hole. Alright, from here what we're going to do, turn the TV on. I stupidly went through it before because I was like, yeah! No, I died. You want to come over here, push the TV off. Alright, jump back into the window here. We're going to go through the TV. Which will boost us over to the window ledge. Alright, there's a lever over the back here. Alright, this will turn on electricity. So, we're in a whole bunch of water. You can kind of guess what we need to do. You want to pull open these little planks. Alright, and as soon as we're done with the second one, we're going to haul ass back to that switch and turn it on. There's going to be a guy come through here. And we just want to use the switch to electrocute him. Remember, turn the electricity off. Now, coming over to this section here, you do want to put on the postman hat. Turn on the TV just in case. Alright, we're going to go into this chute. And this will help us with progression as well. So you're coming into here, jump on this pile to send it down. Alright, and you'll notice there's a briefcase over here. So this is going towards our trophy. Pull this up. Again, put the postman hat on if you don't have it on, because you need to be wearing it when you interact with this. Make sure you pick it up again. Nope, that is not it. So we need to deliver this parcel. All the way over here. This little spooky hand is going to grab it. And we got the trophy postal, or post-industrial. Wow, I cannot pronounce words. Anywho, from here, just drag this little, I don't know, parcel, I guess, across to the switch. This is a little bit of a timing puzzle. So, let's treat this as floor 1 out of 3. Alright? If we take the elevator back up, it's going to take us straight to floor 3. What we need to do is get into floor 2. So, we're going to turn the TV on here. We're going to jump on top of the TV. Pull the ladder up. The lever up. The eventual goal is to get on top of this elevator while it's going down, so we can jump into this hole right about here. If we do it when it's coming up, we won't have enough time and we'll probably end up dying from gravity. So, jump over to the switch, go through the TV, jump on top of the elevator. Alright, switch, TV, elevator, and then run towards the screen, just like that. Now come to the right hand side, we're going to pull this box away. Go away, doll. Come through the vent here. Be careful not to walk on the water because you'll get electrocuted. Jumping this gap is kind of hanky. You don't want to land in the water. Instead, what we're going to do is turn this TV off and then run back and jump on the toilet where we came from. So, turn the TV off. Pull yourself up. Alright, the power's now off. I always still try to avoid the water because it freaks me out. We need this stool over here. Gonna pull it to the right hand side just to grab the door handle. Alright. So you can sort of see these guys are attached to the TVs over here. That is fine. we have our second and final hat. So what you want to do is grab the grocery cart, going to move it over to the left here. Yep. Okay, we want to get on top of it, and then get on top of the shelf here. Now this won't pop a trophy, but if you grab it. Alright, that'll be the final one we need to pick up. Again, end of game, DLC, pre-order bonus I think. Anywho's, drop down here. This particular puzzle can be a little bit hinky. You want to sort of stay out of the trolley's way, because as soon as we bring this down over here, it can pull us down with it. It'll sort of automatically line itself up too. Alright, so you see there, lined up, which is nice. Alright, turning off the TV I don't think turns off the electricity. No, because you can still see the sparking, so that's fine. Keep the TV on. We're going to jump across to the shopping cart. We're going to jump across to this platform over here. Come through to the left, we're going to go through this door. You want to jump on top of the desk, on top of the shelf. Come over here, and there's a switch to the left here that we want to turn off. This will turn off the power completely. So we can now jump into the water. What we're going to do is pull this shopping cart over to the right hand side here. This will help us bridge the gap between that shelf and the exit. You do want it long ways, it just gives you that better positioning, I guess. Alright, so if we put it about there, we'll see how we go with that. Now, same routine. Jump up. Come through the door. We're going to turn the power back on. And instead of dropping down, what we're going to do is jump over here. Oh, he just somehow didn't want to do that. That's fine. Run to the right, climb up the ledge, and then come over, go through the TV. Going to climb on top of the TV, go over here through the window. Little bit of a puzzle section here. So what we're going to do is come over to the TV in the window, turn that on. We're going to hide in the corner over here and turn that TV off. Alright, they're going to watch TV through the window. This will start sort of a chase sequence. As soon as we turn this on, these guys behind us here, through behind the wood, will start coming towards us. So, go through the TV. Alright, we're going to break the TV as we come through it, which is going to piss these guys off. So, come to the right hand side here. Alright, don't jump over the desk, just run. In fact, jump onto this part here. Alright, there's TVs here which will slow them down, but they eventually just push right through it. We're going to run to the back of the aisle here. So toward the TV screen, I guess. And then we are going to go through this TV here. Carrying on running to the right. You want to come through this part here. Alright, so we'll notice that 6 is in the TV. Eventually an axe is going to drop right where I'm standing now, so this is where we sort of want to go from. You need to do this kind of quickly too. So, go over, pull her out. Alright, run to the back of the screen here. The camera will catch up. Wait for the axe to drop. Grab the axe and start whacking the door. Drop the axe as soon as you can. Alright, we're going to run over to the side here and climb up. Alright, he can't get us for now, but that is fine, he's coming back. Climb up here. Alright, so you'll notice a couple of holes in the roof. You can go through the first one fine. When you come to the second one, just stop before it. About here. Alright, you'll notice like a glitching sound when you carry on forward. Alright, come through the gap in the wall, and as soon as you fall down, start pulling this stool across. You really need to be quick about this. Alright, jump on the stool. I'm going to jump over here to the ledge, and we're going to start pulling this out. Alright, run through the gap, fall down. And again, we've got a little chase sequence with this guy. Pull yourself up. And we're just going to start running. There's a lot of checkpoints here, so if you do die, it's totally fine. Jump through here, we're going to run toward the screen. Run to the right. Alright, we're going to jump up on these boxes here. Jump across. Now we have a lever that we need to hit to open the door. We're going to slide under this gap and then pull this lever here to the right, which will disconnect the cart. Alright, and you can tell Mono, I think his name is a little bit injured, but that's fine. Just wait for the cutscene to play out. And walk to the left. From here, we're just going to climb up. Up again. Slowly make our way over to the ladder, and we're going to come across a boss fight. Now, really, all you need to do is point your left analog stick or your directional buttons, whatever you're using, towards where this guy's holding up his hand. It's really easy. You shouldn't even have to die from this. If I die, I'm going to be disgraced, but that is okay. I've died many a times before to stupid crap. So, come on through. Right, we're going to wait for the cutscene to play out just that little bit. He's going to start coming towards us. You'll notice how hat, like, slides away. Alright. Like I said, you just want to hold your analog stick towards the hand that he's holding up. I think this is kind of like the geisha fight in the first one, how we had to, like, I don't know, hold the mirror towards her attacks or whatever. A similar principle anyways. This is far more easy. And as you can see, he's not too impressed. So I'm not sure if we kill him or not. I don't actually know what happens in Chapter 5 yet. I haven't played it for the walkthrough prep or anything. Try to go chapter by chapter with this. Alright, for the moment you just want to keep holding up on the analog stick, and what this is going to do is interact with the lights in the buildings. And it'll bring us closer to a door. Cool, from here come through the door and that'll complete chapter 4. And we have the trophy paled. So, thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. I'll catch you here next time for chapter 5.